On the 3rd of April, I went to Jerusalem again, and I caught a bus. It's called the bus number 1 from the central station. And what happens is you come along the street over here, which is on the side of the old city, and you arrive at this area over here, and over here is the Dung Gate, and you can get to the Western Wall. So if you look over here, you'll see the Temple Mount and the Dome of the Rock over here. And this area is also known as Mount Moriah. And over here is the rock where Abraham brought Isaac to get sacrificed. I recommend that you look in my description for a video called The True Location of the Jerusalem Temple. It will give you a much better perspective of what I'm trying to talk to you about over here. So this is Google Maps. So you arrive over here, and the first thing you see is this here. This is called the Givati excavation. And the reason behind this excavation over here is, and I'm not going to get into major details about it, but it was discovered in 2007. It was a parking lot. And there are layers and layers of history here. So when you look at this Google map, David's city was basically over here. You're following this over here, right over here, okay? Then afterwards, Solomon built the temple up at Mount Moriah, which is over here, and Herod created what they call the Temple Mount. So what I'm going to be showing you in the next several videos is this area. So you've got the Kidron Valley over here, and here is this Arab town called Silwan, and this is just a mountain thing. So here's what they call the Siloam Tunnel, and I'll be taking you into it. There's also another area over here which is called the Ezekiel Tunnel, which is actually a tunnel that has water in it, and it's about knee high, and you can go on that tour too. So it started what they call the Gihon Spring over here. Let me show it to you. Here's the Gihon Spring, and you can follow it through, but I took what they call the dry route, which is the Siloam Tunnel. And I arrived over here, and I'll show you why I arrived over here. So here's another look at it. So here's the Temple Mount, and over here is the city of David. The city of David was basically over here on this mountain. So you can see over here is the Kidron Valley, and the Siloam pool, I think, is right over here. So, and I entered the tunnels thing over here, and I followed it through over here, came through here, came through here, and I landed up over here, and I'll explain that all to you later on. The other part of my discovery, you see here, over here, you can see this is David's city, and his actual his main residence was over here, and the tunnels and everything happens over here. And why I'm showing you this drawing is because there's a thing called the Siloam pool, and the reason behind the Siloam pool was that the pilgrims, when they came on the Pesach Chag, actually the 3 Chags, they would come and clean themselves here, apparently, and then they walked up what they call the Pilgrim Road up here, up to the temple. Now, there wasn't a wall here at that time, but they walked up here, and this road there's a part of this road which is right over here. You can actually go onto it. It's a very small part of the actual main road, which is this whole area here. But what was interesting about this discovery over here for me was that the interesting part of it was that the pool is over here, Sloan Pool, and the pilgrimage road was over here, this whole section over here. So it goes up here, and it arrives at the old city over here. But what happened was, I wanted to find out how I could get up here, because I heard there was a tunnel, and I found out that it was underneath this road. And I will be showing you this tunnel, by the way. And I basically crawled up and crouched up and walked up this whole tunnel over here. And instead of getting out on this Givati parking lot section over here, I took another turn for some other reason. I'll explain that to you later. But I landed up over here, all underneath this town, the city of Jerusalem. It's all over here. And over here, there's houses everywhere when I crawled through the tunnels. And okay. And that's what I'm going to be showing you in the next several videos. So I'm entering the city of David now, the excavated city of David. I just heard that there was two routes. One is a wet tunnel, and you can walk up this wet tunnel up to your knees in water, or you can do a dry tunnel. And I haven't got my special shoes. Oh my gosh, where am I? Look at this. Yikes. All right. I'm going to do the dry tunnel today. I might do the wet tunnel another time, but this is fantastic. What's going on here? Okay, I shall keep you abreast of what I'm doing. Oh, this is pretty dramatic. I mean, I'm just gonna, explore and see what happens. Actually, I don't really want to go down there. Whoa, looks very interesting though. I'm not gonna go down there. Here I am. It looks like I'm actually coming out to the City of David, which I've wanted to see for a long time. Look at these cats here, all over the damn place. Anyway, let's see what's going on here. This is gonna be interesting. Wow, look at this beautiful place. Look at this fantastic place. Amazing, absolutely amazing. Look at the excavation they've done here. Fantastic. I mean, there's seriously big stones and walls and who knows what else. You know what was interesting? This was a parking lot and a pipe burst, and they were trying to find out why, to get to the pipe, and then they found this, and they've been excavating ever since. And there's the wall right up top there. It always amazes me to come here and there's nobody here. It's early in the morning, it's not even 9 o'clock. I read about this place quite some time ago. They've been excavating this for a long time, and you can look it up, but it just looks like an amazing place. Can you believe this whole place was filled up with sand, and then they started to move in and started to excavate it. What's interesting is how deep they're going down. Look at this. They're really going down deep. They're looking for stuff here. They really are. Huh. Really is an active dig. People are really working here. Huh. Wow, they've been doing this for a long time. Like all the stairs and the stairways and the little ramps that they built everywhere. I'm going to see if I can go down there. It'll be interesting. Well, it looks like I can go down there. That's a pity. I would have liked to have gone down deeper. Here's the tunnel entrance. I'm going to go down there now. Yeah, this is the map of the whole complex. There's a little bit of a wait here. They're getting sand out of some of the dig, so they don't want me to go down right now. So I'm gonna wait. I don't know if you can see this, but there's bags of sand down at the bottom, and every piece of sand they sift it to make sure that there's nothing in it. So they make sure that they find everything they can over here. Amazing.